The following is not suitable for children under the age of 18. This show contains coarse language and sexual themes that may be deemed over the top, as well as my own personal views. Please note all characters of the show are fiction and are not targets of anyone or anything, but are made up for complete satire.
It's back, bigger and badder than ever. Hit the music.
Hello my masters, and welcome to the Sky Genie Show, the absolute worst show ever. We're on episode 27 of the Sky Genie Show. As of recording, it's Australia Day. Pretty much our version of Independence Day. So the Sky Genie is getting absolutely fucked up. Wee, look, pink elephants. So you know this show is alcohol fueled. I've been off for about 2 weeks. Because I've been busy. After some changes, hopefully not as much. Now, I watched Raw and SmackDown, not all of it, as it was kind of bits and pieces. So I'm pretty much just doing a prediction show for Takeover San Antonio in the 2017 Royal Rumble. But I did see one thing I want to talk about, and that is the segment with James Ellsworth. Now, I've heard him on Wrestling Soup. The guy seems a pretty cool guy. So there was no hate from me for making fun of the guy. I mean, I actually liked the skit he was in. But it was funny where they went with. And the gimmick is Yuck Nasty from Get in the Corner. I mean, those who listen to Get in the Corner, if you've ever seen a picture or listened to Yuck Nasty, that's what James Ellsworth's character is trying to be. Only that Yuck is funny and has a chin for it. If Yuck is listening to this, go on, watch the segment. You'll understand. A PG Yuck Nasty. Wow. So, like many of you, I've been seeing on the news about that women's march that happened globally. Apparently there are some women who have decided to convert to Islam to protect women's rights. Because nobody knows the protection of women's rights like Islam. Not only that, you have people like Madonna, Lady Gaga, and Miley Cyrus all talking about how Donald Trump is degrading women. Well, maybe they're right. I mean, who would know better about degrading women than Madonna, Lady Gaga, and Miley Cyrus, right? Now, all in all, I do support women's rights. I believe in equality. Women like to be treated just as equally as men. So, you do have the right to be an idiot. Hey, if a guy comes up to me, tells me something idiotic, I would call him an idiot too. Equal rights, you got it. And now for everyone's least favourite part of the show, the thought of Vince McMahon's wrinkled dick. Oh my god, it's hideous. Put some damn pants on, you old fart. Oh, I mean, it's time for everyone's favourite segment of the show. For those wondering about Genie Jr. and the wedding update, well, that little stunt where they were fucking in the church kinda got him banned and an AVO. Or restraining order if nobody knows what the fucking AVO is. However, they did get a priest. And it's rusty outdate. Apparently he has a ministry license and can marry people. Kinda weird when I spotted that the information he gave me said it expired in 1905. But whatever, it's a special day for my special boy. Now, because I'm pretty unprepared, there is no wrestling news segment or any reviews. So what I'll do each prediction after each break. That way I get all the other shows in that I like to promote. So after the break, the Takeover San Antonio predictions. Are you looking for a good laugh? Then check out Getting the Corner. Getting the Corner. Da Corner. Da Corner. With hosts Yuck Nasty and Dogger Baby. Every Wednesday night at 9 p.m. on Mixlr. Check them out on Wednesdays at 9 p.m. on Mixlr. If you're looking for a very professional show to listen to the Solomonster Sounds off. His show, smokes this one entirely, is a very informative show. Join Jason Solomon as he gives his thoughts on the current events of professional wrestling. Catch his show on Podbean, Stitcher or iTunes. Also check out Jason Solomon's YouTube page where he does extras for pay-per-view shows or interviews with wrestlers in the business. Jason has interviewed the likes of Diamond Dallas Page, Bob Hardcore Holly, the legendary Jim Ross, and even Booker T. Definitely a show worth checking out. For fans of the show, please also check out the Don Tony and Kevin Castle show. Don Tony and Kevin Castle show is a hard-hitting, with brutal honesty type show as they give their views on the world of professional wrestling and WWE. They're also on Stitcher and iTunes. If you want to catch them live, listen to them on Mixlr. And we are back. It's now time for the NXT San Antonio Takeover Show. Now, I gotta admit, I haven't been watching a lot of NXT as of late, so I'm totally doing this on the fly. We first have Roderick Strong versus Andre Almas. I didn't know Roderick Strong was working as a babyface, but he can have the best match with anybody. Andre Almas is so-so. Definitely not a main event guy, but I think it'll be a good match. And for my pick in this match, I pick Roderick Strong. Next will be Ty Dillinger versus Laurent Daniel Bryan of the Laurent Wyatt family, or Eric Young to nobody who cares. I think it'll be a good match. I don't see Ty Dillinger getting the win. It seems like an Eric Young win to me. I'm going with Eric Young. Then for the NXT Women's Championship, Asuka versus Nikki Cross versus Billie Kay versus Peyton Royce. Besides Asuka, I have really no idea who these people really are. I don't really care. Although I have heard good things about Nikki Cross, but I think Asuka is retaining. Then for the NXT Tag Team Championship, DIY versus the Authors of Pain. I think the Authors of Pain will get the win, as I think DIY will be going to 205 soon. They win as the new champions, the Authors of Pain. Then for the main event will be Shinsuke Nakamura defending the NXT Championship against Bobby Roode. I think it'll be a good match between the two. I do not see Bobby Roode getting the win here. So your winner will be Shinsuke Nakamura. So that is my prediction for TakeOver San Antonio. Don't go away, so after the break, my predictions for the Royal Rumble. For fans of the Sky Genie Show, please also make sure to check out Wrestling Soup. They drop at 9:30 on Thursday. Join hosts Anthony Missionary Thomas and Joey Numbers as they lightheartedly talk about the world that's happening in professional wrestling, as well as other current events. While over there, please make sure to check out the Saturday morning shitbox. Have your voice and question heard as Mish and Joey answer questions on their thoughts of professional wrestling or anything else going around in the world. That show drops on Saturday morning-ish. The weeks it doesn't air is because they're doing pay-per-view Sunday. Yes, whenever there's a WWE pay-per-view, Mish and Joey usually review it, sometimes with John Draper. They also have shows on Stitcher and iTunes. If you want to catch the boys live, check them out on Mixlr. For my masters, who are wondering if there will be Sky Genie shows throughout the Christmas New Year period. So sorry, not for the normal show, but check out the holiday edition of the Sky Genie Show. There you will find I review old wrestling shows from the past. I review them to today's standards. And to make it interesting, I won't even know what I'm reviewing until I do it. Of course I'll know before you, because I have to record the fucking thing, don't I? But it's filled with gags and more as well. So check out the holiday edition of the Sky Genie Show right here on my channel here on YouTube. For interesting discussion and debates on professional wrestling, check out Johnny Florida, Michael Corvin, and Old Man Jenkins on Wrestling's National Committee. They talk a wide range of topics on the world that is pro wrestling. Check them out on Wednesday at 9 p.m. on Mixlr. And we are back, and now for the predictions of the 2017 Royal Rumble. It comes live from the Alamo Dome from San Antonio, Texas, exactly 20 years since the last show. I'll start off with the two pre-show matches. Cesaro and Sheamus defending the Raw Tag Team Championships against the club's Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson. It doesn't feel like it's time for Cesaro and Sheamus to lose the championships, but Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson really need the win and should be tag team champions. Then I also think they should both go to SmackDown and join AJ Styles. Splitting them up was a huge mistake. So the winners I predict here is Cesaro and Sheamus to retain the championship. Second pre-show match is Sasha Banks versus Nia Jax. Seems like a classic heel versus classic babyface match, and I think Nia Jax will get the win for this match. Now for the main show. Becky Lynch, Nikki No One Gives a Fuck, Bella, and Naomi take on Alexa Bliss, Mickie James, and Natalya. And I'm going babyface. Win on this one. Moving on, Rich Swann versus Neville for the Cruiserweight Championship. Any thought of saving the division? I think Neville will win, become the new Cruiserweight Champion. Charlotte Flair versus Bayley for the Women's Championship for Raw. I think will be a good match, but Charlotte is definitely retaining. For the WWE Championship, AJ Styles defends his championship against John Cena. And I don't see John Cena winning the WWE Championship. I just don't. It's not the right time. WWE should have saved this match for WrestleMania, where there is a payoff. All this storyline that's gone almost a year, which is rare to get a longevity feud out of this. I mean, this is done perfectly, but the timing and the place that they're doing it is wrong. Did John Cena get the win? Yeah, but not at this pay-per-view. It should be at WrestleMania. And I really don't see John Cena winning it. Then I pick AJ Styles. And then for the Universal Championship, Kevin Owens defending his championship against Roman Reigns. Now, before this week, I was convinced that Kevin Owens was going to retain the championship for a few reasons. One, the Chris Jericho and Kevin Owens feud seems a lot better for the Universal title than for the United States title. My feeling was that Roman Reigns was going to face Braun Strowman. Then I saw this week there are rumors that Roman Reigns is set to face The Undertaker. I think it's a bad idea, especially when they're trying to get Roman Reigns over as a babyface. Now, if they're planning to turn him heel, yeah, okay, I can buy it. But if WWE thinks that they're going to turn The Undertaker for Roman Reigns, they are fucking mental. But seeing that, WWE logic, I think Roman Reigns becomes the new Universal Champion. And now for the Royal Rumble itself. One thing WWE has done perfectly for this year's Royal Rumble is mask who is going to win the Royal Rumble match. There have been a lot of years where the outcome is very much predictable. But because of the people that are actually involved this year in the Royal Rumble, It's looking to be a star-studded show. But who is going to win the Royal Rumble? In December, I thought it was going to be Sami Zayn. Then as time went on, the obvious choice was Chris Jericho. Chris Jericho versus Kevin Owens for the Universal Championship at WrestleMania. Because let's face it, both the WWE and Universal Championships are going to be the afterthought, not the main event. So it really wouldn't have mattered. But now seeing all these reports, I think it has to be The Undertaker. Unless there's a swerve with Finn Balor, who could win the Rumble, go to SmackDown and challenge AJ Styles. That's what I would like, but I don't see that happening. WWE logic has me going Undertaker. Just convinced it's going to somebody on Raw. Whether they stay on Raw or not, that's one thing, but the winner of the Royal Rumble is going to be on Raw. So that's what I'm going with, The Undertaker. And that is my prediction for the 2017 Royal Rumble. And that'll be it for this episode of the Sky Genie Show. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Check us out on our website at skygenie.weebly.com. Go to the Facebook page, Sky Genie Show page. On Twitter, it's at SDD916. This show is also on Podcast Gardens. Just click the link below. Thank you for listening. And if you're scarred from the thought of Vince McMahon's old wrinkled dick, well, I'm going to continue to get shit-faced for Australia Day and forget all about it. See ya!